doing? I haven't actually given my testimony before on how I stumbled across Kangen water. I actually, probably about 3-4 years ago, I had I don't know if you've heard of silent reflux or not, but I had something called GERD, which is constant acid reflux coming up that didn't burn, but it was just like, constant mucus in my throat. And I did a bunch of research online. While I was doing that research, I came across a couple videos about this water that was out there that people had used that could potentially help me potentially with what I'm with what I'm suffering with. So I ended up researching it a lot. Found out the machine that actually produced this water. Turned out I wasn't interested because of the price. Ended up going the alternative route, and that's something I've been doing a long time. If anybody knows me, I've been going out trying to get things like turmeric and L-theanine and vitamin B, C, D, whatever I could get my hands on. And a lot of times those things have helped me with different issues. So I ended up going out to an alternative website, like a health food website, supplemental thing, and I tried a bunch of different things trying to get rid of this GERD. And everything I had done prior to that for any type of ailments I had, whether it be pain or anything like that, I was able to find some type of supplement to be able to help with that. So I tried, I spent probably a couple $100 over a few years trying to find something that would help that GERD. Nothing seemed to help it. So, this is where I got to that point where, I ended up having to go to a doctor and stayed away from doctors for years. Ended up going to a doctor. They gave me Pepsid or whatever it is, one of the different purple pills. I think it's Pepsid AC or something along those lines, but Prevacid. And that kind of worked. Took my GERD from maybe like a 9 or 10 down to like a 6 or 7, 5 or 6 maybe. Still bothered me, and I came to a point where I knew I was either going to have to continue to take this Prevacid for the rest of my life, or I could try to do something to, just suffer with it, or keep trying alternative stuff. So I ended up getting back on it. At the same time, my stepfather's been struggling with psoriasis for years, and I ended up stumbling over a guy named Hunter, great friend of mine, called me, told me he knew somebody down in Florida that could share water with my stepfather, Rich. And I was like, all right, told me about the water, told me how it had these great properties, 3 major properties, with the hydration and the microclustering, the antioxidants and that type of thing. And I was like, I hear what you're saying, I hear how it's helped you, and let's see what it does for my stepfather. So he ended up, getting this water from a nice lady down in Florida, and she, shared it with him for probably about 2-3 weeks, 4 weeks. Well, his psoriasis started clearing up. So when his psoriasis started clearing up, that was kind of like my proof in the pudding. And I know there's a lot of people out there that, hear about this water and they don't realize, until they don't want to realize until they see what it does for somebody they love that might be struggling with something like I was struggling with, or psoriasis like my stepfather was struggling with. So I went out on a limb and I bought the machine. So Laura, my wife, wasn't thrilled about it at first. She, has her own testimonial that she tells. It's amazing, how the water ended up helping her. But, I got the machine and my GERD, my acid reflux reduced down to like a 1.5, 2 within a couple days. Got the energy, I slept better, the pain that I had, I didn't even have to take turmeric anymore because my body became hydrated. So I'm going to put up another video, about this probably within the next week or so, kind of explaining a little bit about how that water helped, his psoriasis go away. But that's kind of my testimonial, how I got involved with Kangen water, and it's been something that's been pretty amazing for us. And some of the testimonials we're seeing from different people have just blown our minds as far as what this water has done for people. I'd love to share some of those testimonials with you guys eventually, but I appreciate you watching and look forward to doing more videos and sharing. Take care. Bye-bye.